So good morning students. Today we will study about the same chapter, that is respiration in plants, but we are going to the fourth video, that is the last part of this chapter. So what was left in the previous topic is that we have to discuss that respiration is not a catabolic process but it is a amphibolic process. Amphibolic process. Amphibolic means both catabolism as well as anabolism. Catabolism as well as anabolism. You all know catabolism means breaking down and anabolism means building up process. Catabolism, we saw that glucose or any other respiratory substrate was broken down into carbon dioxide and water. It was simply broken down into carbon dioxide and water. We got two products, that is carbon dioxide and water. Now, anabolism means building up. Anabolism means building up. So we didn't saw any anabolic process taking place here. We didn't saw any anabolic process taking place here. So in the NCRT, the Krebs cycle is only restricted to glucose. To glucose, that is carbohydrate we have to take. But NCRT also gives us a table which states that suppose fats are respiratory substrate, carbohydrates we have discussed already, and these are proteins. So fats needs to be first converted into fatty acids and glycerol. And carbohydrate we converted into simple sugar, glucose we converted into, and proteins should be converted into amino acids, that is its simplest form, amino acids. Now we saw that glycolysis took place and pyruvic acid was formed. After that, link reaction took place and acetyl CoA was formed. After that, acetyl CoA entered the Krebs cycle, giving us the two products, carbon dioxide and water. So in fact, also by beta oxidation we have to somehow come to a product acetyl CoA, and then fats can enter the Krebs cycle. Fatty acids can enter the Krebs cycle. This NCRT gives us information about this. And proteins, they have to be also be broken in such a way that they form a product acetyl coenzyme, because this is the main enterant in the Krebs cycle. So we want to form acetyl CoA from all this, and then that will enter the Krebs cycle and we will get carbon dioxide and water as our products. This NCRT gives, means there could be multiple substrate present, multiple respiratory substrate present. But how it proves that it is anabolic process? So we have studied Krebs cycle in detail. In Krebs cycle, many intermediates were formed. So the intermediates like alpha ketoglutarate or oxalosuccinate, they are a main precursor for synthesis of many other substances also. Like if the body needs fatty acids, then acetyl CoA will convert it into fatty acid and then it will synthesize to the body. And if we inhale fatty acid or respire fatty acid, then it will be broken down. Means anabolism as well as catabolism is taking place. That's why this process, that is respiration, is termed as an amphibolic process. As an amphibolic process. This we covered. Now we are just remaining with the last topic, which is respiratory quotient. Respiratory quotient. This is a simple topic, respiratory quotient. We will finish up with it quickly, so we have completed the chapter. Respiratory quotient. RQ. RQ is equals to, let's see the formula first. Volume of carbon dioxide evolved by volume of oxygen consumed. This is the main important formula. Volume of carbon dioxide evolved upon volume of oxygen consumed. You have to remember certain RQ values, that is RQ for carbohydrates. Glucose, it should be 1 because from the reaction we are getting. For carbohydrates it's 1. RQ for fats is approximately 0.7. RQ for proteins is 0.9. RQ for oxalic acid is 4, that is quite large. RQ for malic acid is 1.33. These are some important RQ values which you have to remember. RQ for carbohydrate is 1. RQ for fats is approximately 0.7. RQ for protein is approximately 0.9. RQ for oxalic acid is 4. RQ for malic acid is 1.3. And if it is performing anaerobic respiration, then you only guess that carbon dioxide is evolved but they cannot consume oxygen, so x by 0, that comes to be infinity. For anaerobic respirating organisms, the RQ is infinity. So this was respiratory quotient, a very simple portion. So we have covered the whole chapter in 4 videos. In first video we covered glycolysis and fermentation. In second video we covered link reaction and Krebs cycle. In the third video we covered electron transport system and respiratory balance sheet. And in this video we covered why respiration is called an amphibolic pathway and a respiratory quotient. So this was for today's video. If you loved this video, you can just give a like and share with your friends, those who are in class 11th or 12th, and hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you.